Settle down, settle down, settle down. All right. So today here at the showcase, of course, y'all know I'm Tater Bear, the one that cared. Today we have a great uh episode for y'all, man. Because let me explain something. They say, you know, you're lucky if you find a best friend, but you're even lucky if you got a brother. And this is my brother from no other mother but my mother. And understand this. Uh we've had some men talking our days, but today we decided to let y'all in on how we talk about things. So introduce yourself, my boy, the one and only.
Hey, it's your boy Kwame Sensei, kicking it with his boy Tater Bear. We're gonna let you know how we talk. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So we gonna get into it for the one time. Uh let's kick this thing off with first things first. Why are you here?
I mean, just to clear the air on some stuff and some situations.
Some
So,
stuff like what?
I mean, my perspective on love, relationships. Um,
Boy, if you don't get
I need to clear the air because I get called a hoe and a scoundrel a lot.
You get called a hoe and a scoundrel a lot.
A scoundrel a lot, and I don't even see how that comes to play because I don't feel like I do anything but chill. So
So by definition, hey Siri, what is a scoundrel? Did you hear that?
no, what she say?
Okay, one more time. One more time. Hey Siri, what is a scoundrel? Ah, Siri, come on now, you
Just
kill.
read out what she say.
Okay. So by definition, a scoundrel is a dishonest and unscrupulous person, a rogue. All right.
Huh?
Uh, for the literal definition, a a villain, a villain. So, do you consider yourself a scoundrel?
No, I don't consider myself a scoundrel. Be
Do
honest
you
with you.
I mean, hey, listen. Where we're at right now, where we're at right now is we're trying to. But let's. About what time did you really start hearing this scoundrel word? About
When I
let's say
start,
what age range?
I want to say the past year. I want to say the past year though.
The past year.
Yeah.
So, looking back on your past year, have you done anything for it to take off in such a scoundrel way? And what I
I,
and you know what? This is not self-incriminating. This is one of the things where it's like a way of life. What have you done? What have you done? Or what have become known of you? Or that it may not have to be true, but it is known of you to make people think that you might be a scoundrel.
see, and that's the thing that I don't understand though, because I don't feel like I'm dishonest at all. I don't feel like I'm dishonest at all. If you know me, I try to tell the truth. It may be rude, but I try to tell the truth about everything. You know what I mean? So I don't
Okay.
understand why.
So dictionary.com says a scoundrel is a person who behaves badly towards others by cheating or deceiving them. It is often defined by unprincipled and dishonorable person. So two things can be true, right? Two things can be true. So if you are deceiving others, do you make it a habit? Do you make it a habit to deceive others? You
No,
don't
I
make
don't
it a
make it.
habit to deceive others.
No, what I gotta deceive somebody for?
I mean, hey, listen. I am here. I am here to help. I am
I don't
here
feel
to.
like I deceive. I don't feel like I deceive. I don't feel like I don't deceive anybody though. Like,
So, I mean, have you ever told somebody you'll do something, you didn't do it? Have you ever told somebody something was done and it wasn't done? Like, and I mean, this can, it doesn't have to exactly be from a relationship perspective either. It can literally be from friends, brothers, sisters. You know what I mean? Like,
when you put it like that, yeah, I've done some shit like that.
So, I mean, we here for hey, give them a round of applause, man. We worked that one. We did. Yes, we did.
So yeah, I mean, I've done some shit I've done some stuff like that though.
All right.
But does that make me a scoundrel for real?
I mean, okay. So, as your brother, I've seen you do some pretty scandalous shit to me. And I'm somebody you love. So I can only imagine some of the stuff. And this is, like I said, we're not incriminating, but I can only imagine some of the shit that you're like, y'all niggas know about this shit, but you have no idea about this shit. You know what I mean? Like yes, yes, I may have lied about, I didn't take the cologne out the bag. You know, that's our thing. We like cologne.
Yeah.
We take cologne out of each other's bags. But yeah, I'm not necessarily saying something like big bad, but something that is like, have you like coworkers? Okay, let's use coworkers. We got some great coworkers. Shout out to my coworkers out there, man. If I
North in the
building, terrace all day right now. First up, I still got love for y'all. Hey, you know what I mean? Walmart, let's move forward. But all seriousness though, we have some interesting work habits. So at work, have you ever been a scoundrel? Because let's be okay. So we're getting here. Here. So because I know you know me. We're not all over the place people. So where you're hearing it from is a place that you're constantly at. You get what I'm saying? Either at home, amongst friends and family, or at work.
The crazy thing about it is though, I don't hear it at home.
Your kids can't call you a scoundrel.
I don't hear it at home.
You know what? That is a lie. Your son has called you a scoundrel, and I'm gonna tell you when. He said it was a time that he had some birthday money, and he would ask you about it. You said, "Don't ask me about no money."
I'm gonna kick his ass.
So yeah, he was like, "Daddy took my $5." I was like, "Huh?" He said, "Yeah, Daddy took my $5." Whole time in my head, I'm like,
this man.
So
damn, son.
Sold
me out.
Stool pitching. Triggeration. But yeah, man. So okay. So, but that's just from family. Like you said about, relationship. Well, you said you want to talk about love. So in your love life, what characteristics have you displayed in the past that might have helped contribute to the word scoundrel?
I don't think nobody can say that I was a scoundrel. Like I just was.
This is a sick Negro.
I was dishonest or anything of that nature right there, though.
It's not. It's. I mean, it said unprincipled. So if you live by your own principles, it doesn't mean that you don't have honor. You just honor your own principles. So what are some honorable principles that you had? some honorable principles that you had within you that might have got you to label scoundrel. In other words, let me look out for me first. So that could be looked at as a scoundrel. A one strike policy, never spread your oats too thin type. You know
I
what
mean,
I
I
mean?
don't do that. I don't ever do that with nobody anyway. Spread my oats too thin. I don't ever spread myself too thin with anybody. Being honest with you, because you never know who you can really. Motherfuckers will tell you all day, "Oh, I care," I love you, this, that, and the third, and fuck you over the next minute. So I never spread myself too thin with anybody.
So let me.
Who-
Okay, so if you don't spread yourself thin with anybody, if you were to entertain a special person, and I mean, how do you feel about long distance relationships? I mean, like going a distance relationships, not long distance, going a distance relationship, far out
Like-
relationships, like long term. Because if you're not spreading yourself too thin, I really don't think that long term. I got to hear what you mean for a long term relationship, then, because a long term relationship is a lot of give and take. So, what's some stuff you're willing to give, and what's some stuff that you expect to take?
As far as a long term relationship, like I don't mind one. Being honest with you, like I just say, and it sounds weird. Just let's enjoy the vibe. You know what I mean?
That boy is good.
Yeah, let's just enjoy the vibe right now. Like I don't feel like nobody. With me, I don't know how everybody else feel, but give me a chance to get to know you. You know what I mean? People portray shit all the time, or people like to portray stuff. Just give me the time to get to know you. And I'm not saying, because I know one thing that bothers me about a relationship, when somebody, as soon as you start talking to somebody for a couple of weeks or some stuff like that, they want to pop in there and be like, "Oh, so when you gonna ask me the question?" I'm looking like, what fucking question you gonna ask? Like the question is, what we gonna eat tonight?
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but could it be possible that you're doing things that they might deem as, you're
Relationship?
doing? Yeah, could it be that you're putting in full time hours on a part time job? You know what I mean? You ain't got hired.
Okay, that's why I said enjoying the wave. Like, let's vibe together until our wave become one and we come in sync. That's my thing.
So okay, so what if we can be so candid here? What are some qualifications or push forwards that a woman must have to be deemed long term? Because you already said time, give you time. What's something else that you would deem a deeming quality for taking the next step? Then
Just let me know that you're there for me. So, like, just let you know that you're there for me.
reassurance. Okay, reassurance.
Like
I'm asking about these qualities. I'm asking about these qualities because you're going up against the word scoundrel, and if if your principles line up against you being a scoundrel, and we either gonna wait towards scoundrel, or we gonna wait that you just might be a misunderstood person who needs.
And that's how I feel. I'm glad you said that, because I feel like I'm a misunderstood person.
I mean, hey, listen. We will come to that point. We will find out tonight if you are just a misunderstood person who needs time, or if you're just a scoundrel.
Okay,
That's what we're going to figure out tonight. So,
right.
so let's keep this party train rolling. So, how many times would you say, brother to brother? How many times would you say you're supposed to receive disappointment in a relationship? If you had to put a number, like once this number passes, no more disappointment. I'm done. I'm not running the mill, nothing.
I really don't have no number when it comes to that idea, because being in relationships, it has its ups and downs. No relationship is happy. You know what I mean? So I really don't have no number to be like, oh well, you've disappointed me about 4 times. I'm done with the shit right there. No. My thing is, disappointment comes, but what did you learn from that disappointment? Like if we at a party or something like that, and you drinking, you getting sloppy drunk, you getting sloppy drunk, dirty, sloppy drunk, and we in front of a lot of people. I approach you, hey, come on, bro, like carry yourself a little bit better. Like, come on. Next time we at a party, my words should take effect. Like, okay, all right, I can drink, but I'm not going to get too far gone because last time he said he didn't like it, or I was too gone last time. So he expressed to me what was going on and didn't like it. So
you like to feel like you're not wasting your words, like you're just blowing hot air.
Yeah,
Like, because if I didn't care, I wouldn't be saying shit. But the fact that I'm saying something at all should let you know that I care. So look, if I'm saying something, you probably need to tighten that up.
Yeah, because I'm someone who don't. I'm a kind of person where I keep my shit stuck inside. Like I don't like talking to people. I don't like doing none of that. And you should know that. Like I don't like telling people my business, nothing like that. So if something's bothering me and I let you know about it, that means that shit hitting home.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So, okay.
And I'm only saying that off of the strength of I care about you, and I'm trying to see where this is going. So if I'm letting you know, hey, this bothers, if I'm letting you know, like, hey, this is bothering me, that's because I can. I want you to fix the problem so that it doesn't come to the point of it's like, you know what, yo, this person's not gonna get this shit right though. So I start backing out mentally.
Okay. So you're saying, okay, so by you saying that you start backing out mentally, could it be that it's not a time thing that you need? Could it really be? I don't think it's time that you need. If anything, I think that it's not the quantity, it's the quality. Because if you found a good thing in a short time, do you think that you would fuck it up?
You said
that
what?
You would fuck it up. If you found a good woman in a short time, you found a good woman, she check off all these boxes in a short time. Would you still keep her at arm's length because there's not a time limit?
No,
because to say there isn't a time. Hold on, to say there isn't a time limit means that you could find it short, you could find it long. But that's why I'm asking. It doesn't seem like the timing is the problem. It seems like the quantity. I mean, the quality is the problem. Like maybe the people that you might talk to, or the people that you deem, that you deem approachable, maybe they might have something going on with them that they're going to need time with, so that pulls time from you.
Yeah, I mean, and that's understandable because that's just part of life. That's just part of life. Nobody's life is perfect, but at the end of the day, at least make time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it ain't nothing simple, but like, hey, let's chill and watch a movie. Or I'm about to come chill over, and just simple stuff like that, though.
Okay, that makes sense. So we. And we're back. So, quality. What is it what demon qualities do you feel like when I say deeming, like redeeming qualities, do you feel like you have to offer a woman?
What can I offer? Like if I knew that you had me 100%.
Why you had to think so hard? Like what? You could have. Damn.
I'm trying to find a way to word it. But if I got you 100%, then you got me 100%. You know what I mean? Like I'm not one of the ones who always who want to go out with their friends, and I'd rather spend time with you. I'd rather have fun with you than hanging out with the boys. You feel me?
Okay.
So you'll have me locked in like that. I work. my ass off. So you ain't got to be worried about me sitting at home on my ass playing the game or doing some shit like that. So I work and I make sure I take care of mine. Like if I know that the house is taken care of, I don't mind taking care of you. I don't mind going to get your nails done. I don't mind going to get your feet done. I don't mind buying just because if I know that home is taken care of.
I mean, that makes sense. But this more, okay, so by you saying you work more and you're asking for more time, but if you're working, you're not really going to have that time. So what do you feel like they should do in the meantime? Because
No,
there's
I
only so
work.
much. What I'm saying is there's only so much housekeeping that you can do. There's only so much time you can occupy before they be like, look, I can go talk to somebody else who probably work, who doesn't work as much. Yes, I like being here, but I barely see you. So
I mean, I work the way I work now, just off of the strength of I have not nothing to do, but really nothing to do. So make money. So once I find a relationship, I can pull back and spend more time nurturing our relationship.
okay, that's it. That boy spun that, didn't he? That boy spun that. Whew. Okay, cool. So a scenario. We're gonna play a scenario game. Your daughter comes home and she says, your daughter come home and she says, "Hey, Daddy, I found a man. He reminds me everything of you." Would you be worried or would you be happy?
I'll probably be happy. Probably be happy off of the strength of because I know that you got somebody who's gonna work. I know somebody that if you're old enough for y'all decide to have a family, he's gonna bend over backwards for his family. Bend over backwards for you. If you find like me, he's gonna bend over backwards for you. He's gonna make sure that you always got a smile on your face. He's always gonna try to when you in the deepest, darkest mood you can be, and he's gonna make sure you always got a smile on your face.
Okay. Okay. And I asked that question because dating you, first of all, what would you say are some like right off the bat if you had to say these are my qualities as far as I'm not perfect, but these are my not perfect areas. What are three not perfect areas for you? Because I'll tell it in a minute since we up here talking, bro. I'm a dad. I'm a dad of three with an average dick. You come over here thinking that you come over here thinking that you're gonna get something crazy. Hey, listen, it is what it is. But I'm all hey, don't come around me with all that talking. Don't come around me with all that talking. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But
Now, with me, I don't mind talking. I don't mind talking because if anybody know me, they know that what do you call them people, son? Like I don't deal with a lot of people. So if I find someone who can talk and get me talking, then that's a plus. Or find somebody to get me talking.
okay.
So that's one of my things is I'm not a talker. So if you waiting for me to spark a conversation, then probably really not going to happen. But I can talk to you all day. Like if whatever you want to talk about, I'll talk about it with you all day.
Are you a shy person?
Believe it or not, I think I am. I am.
You're shy.
I feel like I am. I'm shy until I gets to know. I'm shy until I gets to know you. Like once I get to know you, it's like you be like, damn, Kwame Sensei, shut up. Like, but if I don't know you, then I really ain't gonna say too much to you.
Huh. Because I'm sitting here listening, and I'm like, damn, this nigga sounds shy. Like, he sounds shy. So, but this is all the clear the air episode. So, we're addressing the scoundrel part. Now let's talk about this whole part. What qualities do you think you have that might get you labeled as a hoe?
First of all, the definition of a hoe is a prostitute. That's the definition of a hoe, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look it up.
This ought to be good. This ought to be good. By the way,
It's a whore, right?
have you been called a whore? I mean, a whore is you know what? Whore is next level. Like hoe is like hoe is like the N word with the A, but whore is like that. You know what I mean? That N word with the ER. You know, hoe, nigga, whore, whoo. You know what I mean? So yeah. So if somebody called you a whore, they definitely was not.
No, I ain't been called. I ain't been called a whore yet.
Okay, so you ain't been called a whore yet.
No, I haven't been called a whore yet.
So back to the question then. What's a demon? You know, what qualities do you feel like you have presented that might have got you labeled a hoe? This is a clear to air too. So I mean, take your time and be honest, be truthful.
Like I said, if I know you, I'm gonna talk to you. So I'm a real talkative person. So I might be talking to somebody over here, and somebody over here, and somebody over here, somebody over here. And
wait, hold up. Yeah, hold on, wait. When you say talking, are we talking about conversating?
Conversating.
I mean, come on, you got to see why I stopped it right there. Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but like having a conversation, and some people portray it as, oh, just because you're talking to them, you're trying to smash, and that's not necessarily true.
Okay, so what are you talking to her for? like
that's not necessarily true. Like if I know you, I'm gonna have a conversation. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And some people say that I don't see it, but some people say, you're very flirtatious.
Do you flirt with your female friends? Have you flirted with female friends before?
Let's have a conversation with them.
Have you? Don't just give me that. Don't give me. I had conversation. Have you flirted with female friends before? You know what flirting feels like. It's like I'm gonna throw a slick jab, and I'm gonna see if you're gonna duck it or if you're gonna take it on the chin. You know what I mean? So okay, there we go. You know, we clearing the air. Come on now.
Clearing the air. I have.
Ain't no point you jumping up here and trying to stick it. Like at this point, you know, we up here. So okay, so you flirted with female friends before. So that already comes with its own negative anecdote of, you know, you be trying to smash the homies because you're flirting. There's no point in flirting. Flirting just takes a tiny bit of lust. The rest of it can be interest, but it takes a tiny bit of lust. 98% interest, 2% lust.
So that makes you a whore for flirting with a female? I don't feel like that makes you a whore.
So, okay, I'm glad. Okay, so they shouldn't get mad about that?
No.
Okay, so we're going to put the shoe on the other foot. You see this girl who making you feel kind of good. She makes you feel good, Fredo. And next thing you know, she keep keying in Gus' face. She keep keying in John's face. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. You're not supposed to feel some type of way.
I mean, I'm gonna feel some type of way, but I ain't gonna call you no hoe now. Like, you just.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Because a whore or is someone who tosses the ass to everybody.
Okay, but you seen them flirting. So that being said, like I said, 98% interest, 2% lust. So you were interested in seeing if they can clap them cheeks, and you were lusting for that 2%. You see what I'm saying? I'm interested in clapping them cheeks, but at 2% is, I'm ready to fuck. So that's how that works.
I get
So
what
once again, I'm gonna ask you: do they have the right to be angry by that?
I mean, they do got the right to anger.
If they're mad, they can label you a hoe. You're flirt. Let's check off the boxes here. You flirting with female friends. You turn around and you tell them they don't got nothing to be mad about. But at the same time, it's a lot of them. Like after a while, you're gonna feel like, damn, is everybody, is everybody in on the joke? You see what I'm saying?
But question though,
Am
what
I-
if I'm sitting there flirting with this one right here, but I'm just having conversations with the other one? Like there's not
Have you flirted? Have you flirted with the other one?
I haven't took a jabs at the other one. I haven't took a jabs at the other one. I flirted with one. Haven't took jabs with the other one.
Okay, but the one that you're entertaining, they know that you flirt with female friends. So of course I got to lump her in with everybody, because if I say not her, it's usually the not her that ends up being that's her. You see what I'm saying? So you can't blame them for that. So with that being said, one of your whole qualities is you're a flirtatious person. Let's go. What's next?
What you mean?
What's next? What's another quality? Because we're talking about the whole side. What's another quality that you have? You're flirtatious. What's another quality that you have that will be that will make others consider you a hoe? Why would you? Okay, let's switch it up. Why would we as your family call you a hoe?
Cause y'all are mad. Y'all, I don't even know. You explain to me. Because I don't even understand why I would be considered that.
I'm gonna paint you a picture. I say, bruh, I work at a bakery. You say, word, I'm happy for you, my boy. By the way, y'all serve bread? We're a bakery. Of course you serve bread. So you come to the bakery. Mind you, I work there. You see you see me talking. You see me talking with somebody, and then you're waiting. You're scoping out the scene, and you're like, I want that right there. I want that piece of bread right there. Now you know how we're speaking, right? We're speaking. You're like, I want that piece of bread right there. I'm like, hey, bro, I work at the bakery. I work at this bakery. So that piece of bread, you don't want this type of bread. Shut up. I want the bread. I say, okay, cool. Here's your piece of bread. You go along with it. I venture. Start selling cars. You say, that's what's up, bro. One day you show up to the dealership. You start looking around. I'm like, damn. I come over there. I say, what's up, bro? You like, I need a car. I'm here to get, but I want that car. What's up with that car right there? And I'm like, hey, there's other places for you to find a car. Why are you here? So you get what I'm saying? I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying.
So from a family point of view, you can understand why we say these things, Fredo.
I do and I don't, because I just be asking questions. Like if somebody done and you talking to them, I'll just be like, hey, who that? And then y'all will come out to our face and be like,
because you just said it yourself. You a shy person. You're fucking psychopath. You're a shy person. So with that being said, you just be scoping out the scene and
just be scoping, because I'm not going to talk to him. I'm not going to talk to him. Because why? I'm a shy person. So I just ask you, hey, who is that right there?
Okay. 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 You done got your piece of bread, you done got your car, you know. It's I done listen, I know some stories. I know some stories that we both could be like, no, that's not mine. Like, you know what I mean? So from a family point of view, I'm not gonna say you a hoe. I'm not gonna say you a hoe. I'm gonna say there's
Just
times
be
where you
asking questions.
there's times where you just be like, fuck it. Fuck it. I got to see what it's rocking for. But have those times happened recently or anything like that?
Nah.
Nah. I can honestly say you as of late,
I've changed. Feel like I've changed a lot, man.
as of late, I don't know what. Listen. What is change? We gotta ask that question. What is change? It's just change ain't nothing but a unseen way to be you in a way that people ain't seen before. That's all change is. It ain't really, like, come on, what is change? But nah, real shit though, man. I don't think you a hoe. I just think that I think there is a blockage when it comes to women for you that you just do not, to some degree, you just do not double down on. Like, I don't think you double down on women for whatever blockage it really is. So, have you've had a long term relationship? And I'm by the way, y'all, I'm asking these questions because y'all probably gonna ask these questions. You've had a long term relationship, right?
Yeah.
And you've experienced some not some shit. You experienced some shit.
A lot of shit, yeah.
Would you say that you, to some degree, have some post traumatic situations in there?
I do. Um, a lot of it too. At the end of it, and I'm not saying like
We up here. It's a safe
with
space.
with my long term relationship. I'm not saying like, oh well, I wasn't out there. I wasn't. I was doing everything that I was supposed to do. Like I said at the beginning, no relationship is perfect, but I think I do suffer from a post traumatic with that because, like I said, I've been through, I care for you, this, that, and the third, and get fucked over. You feel me? And it's not even that with long term relationship. I've been talking to people and then they just up and disappear. So with shit like that happening, it's like I these past couple of years I was just like, you know what, bro? Like fuck it, like I don't trust nobody. But then, like I said, I think watching you, watching our sister, y'all found y'all happily ever after. And I was like, bro, I can't keep living in the dark no more or keep my heart bottled up on ice anymore because then I don't feel like I'd be happy. I wouldn't be able to find my happily ever after. So that's why I said this year I was going to hopefully look for my happily ever after. Be open to it.
Okay. I like that. So you're playing the field. We're playing the field, right? We're playing the field, or you know what? Not that's personal. I'm not gonna actually playing the field. I'm gonna say we're moving to bigger and better things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could give your son advice about women, dating, just the whole dating scene, women, companionship, all that. Give me 3 good things that you would say to him. If you go to the future, your son about to have his first girlfriend, first serious relationship, you say, hey, let me holler at you right quick. 3 things.
Number one, stand on business. Like, don't say something to her. Don't whisper sweet. Don't pillow talk to her. Like, just keep it real with her. Because if you go into this relationship letting her know that it's always going to be blue skies and flowers in the field, it's not always going to be like that. So just keep it real with her. If you don't like something, just tell her you don't like it. At the end of the day, she can either do it or not.
Okay.
Don't be like me. Communicate more. Because I'm a bad communicator. Don't be like me. Communicate more. Like, and just spend time with each other. Just spend time with each other. Like, get to know the real her. Because yes, it should be your first girlfriend. You know, some people don't have a relationship, 2 and 3 relationships. They find one and they stick with it. Make sure that if you decide to stick with this one right here, make sure you know her in and out.
Okay. Now, for your daughters, what advice would you give them?
Find somebody who will bend over backwards and sacrifice. If they have to sacrifice everything for you, then make sure they'll sacrifice everything for you. Make sure that they work. Don't find no bum in the Don't find no bum in the streets.
Don't be no bun. Don't have no bun in the oven if you ain't got no loaf in no pocket. You know what I mean? If you ain't got a loaf in your pocket.
Don't find no bum in the streets, man. Like, find somebody who works. Find somebody who wants to elevate with you and not use you as a donkey and ride you up to the top. Ride you up to the top. You feel me? Find somebody who wants to. If you like money, you find somebody who want to get money with
you. Yeah. That's damn sure a good one. So
make sure you're happy. Just don't settle with somebody. Make sure you're happy. Don't be like, oh well, I can't find nobody else, so I'm gonna stick with Jimmy John over here. No. Find somebody that makes you happy. Find somebody that makes you laugh. Somebody you can be fun with, giggle with.
So this is a clear the air episode.
Yeah.
And you know, we have some laughs, we have some moments, but this moment's not gonna be really a laughing one. It's gonna be an encouraging one. You said you had some apologies.
Yeah.
May I ask the story behind those apologies, or you want to save that? You want to save that for after the show?
I mean, it's just too good.
Okay, so then we just got 2 stories then, and after you talk about it, give your apology on both of them. That way, it's out in the open. It ain't no dodging, no cracks. We're just shedding light on it, giving the apology, letting it go into the universe.
Yeah.
Hold up. So we're gonna take a quick commercial, and then we're gonna get back to it. Deal. Told y'all a quick commercial. I know. So where we're at right now in our show is he's gonna give us 2 stories because he want to give 2 personal apologies to 2 young ladies. So we're gonna hear these stories and we're gonna get that apology, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Take it away, my boy.
The first one, she wasn't bad. Like, when I was going through what I was going through a little bit, like, she had my back a little bit. You feel me? She's a nice, genuine girl. But to me, and this is what happened with the both of them, to me, I wasn't ready for a relationship. I wasn't ready to push nothing to the next level. I would just want to just ride the wave. You know what I mean? And I understand where they was coming from, because time waits for nobody. And they were ready to be in a relationship, and I wasn't. And I felt it getting a little bit too close. And like I said, last year and the year before that, I'm the kind of person where whenever my heart was hardened, so it was like I felt people get close, I push them back, or I step away, get silent, or wouldn't deal with them. And that's what I did with the first one. It was like I just was like, bruh, shit's starting to get too serious. Let me take a step back. And I just was like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this no more. So I left. Was it pretty? No. Do I apologize? Yes, because at the end of the day, like I said, she was a genuine person. She was a genuine person. And did I feel like, oh, well, if I wasn't ready for a relationship, I'd have been like, yeah, you know, we can ride this out. But I wasn't, and I pushed out. So I do apologize to that one. The second one was the same thing. She was wild. She was wild a little bit. But she was one of the most caring people I know.
Okay.
And like I said, it just falls down to that I wasn't in a relationship. I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. And with me not ready to be in a relationship, it was a thing of I felt like I was trying to be not pushed, but in my head, I felt like I was trying to be pushed to a relationship. And I don't know if she was really thinking like that, but I feel like I was being pushed. So I backed myself off, like, yeah, you know what? I can't deal with her. With her right there, I blamed a lot of, oh, I got this going on, I got this going on, I got this going on, I got this. Oh, you don't understand this, that, and the third. And I fell back off of her too. And I really shouldn't because like she was there. She was there. Did she have her ways? Yeah, she had her ways. But that comes with a relationship. So I do apologize for her for backing off and like just completely shutting her down. Like shutting down, period, when it came to her.
So what would you say have changed to give you such an enlightenment on those situations? What has changed for you?
Because didn't nobody need to go through that. Like, I should have been man enough to tell him, like, hey, you know, like, I don't want a relationship. I just want to vibe it out, this, that, and the third. And they were ready for something. They were ready to find something. You know what I mean? They was ready to find their happily ever after. And I was just still trying to find my way.
Okay.
So instead of dragging them along, I should have went ahead and let them know, like, hey, if y'all looking for a relationship, this is not the way that you want to go. We can vibe it out. We can be cool. But a relationship is not what I wanted to be in. So.
Okay. Do you feel that your relation, like any relationship that you entertain from here on out, do you feel like that is your last? That's gonna be like your real last relationship. Like you only got one more in the chamber for a real relationship.
I want to say
Because,
no. Go ahead.
Because I mean, what everything that you've been saying is it revolves around time, like work. You know, I got to spend time, got to be at work, got to do this. It all revolves around time. But not once did I really hear you say, you know, I wasn't. You said you wasn't ready, but you didn't really state because we're clearing the air. You didn't really state exactly what we're clearing the air about, if that makes any sense. Like you said you was immature, yes, but was it just like, oh, you just didn't want to talk? Like you like you said you pushed them away. How did you push them away?
Because I just stopped talking. Like,
did you work? Or did you work? Did you throw yourself into work? You know, did you become overproductive? Like those type of things. That's part of clearing the air. It doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, you know, I just said fuck. No, that's not what you said. It's like we gotta address and we got to also see exactly what we're trying to clear the air about. So, you know, so we can identify our irredeemable qualities. Let me say it like that.
Yeah, like I pushed myself into work a little bit more. Like I stopped reaching out, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, stop reaching out. I think some of them I tried to proclaim like they were the bad person. Like they were like, oh, I was the one like, oh well, nah, you don't understand this, that, and the third. You don't understand what I'm going through. You don't have to go that I'm going through, like stuff like that. Just trying to pin the blame out on them, so that I felt like I was in the right when I really wasn't.
Okay. So we've grown past being self-righteous. That's called being self-righteous. So we're grown past being self-righteous. We feel like we have more real relationships in us. So going forward, what are the principles that you're going to stand on as far as a relationship, or even with family, friends, whatever? What are the traits that you're going to stand on so people will understand I am misunderstood? Don't get it twisted. I'm not a scoundrel. I'm just misunderstood.
Like, just if I find somebody, man, just be more open, communicate a little better, just make time and effort for them.
What about holding yourself accountable?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Like, just doing that, like working on building something, not just rushing into it, not just, all right, cool, this is what, hey, you my girlfriend, you ain't got nothing else to say about it. There's nothing else to say about it. Like, just building something with somebody, starting from the ground up.
Now, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of mistakes. So,
I do.
So,
but I'm willing to go through all of that with somebody who's willing to stand with me.
Okay. I mean, standing with you is a tall order. We're talking about a man who works a lot. You know what I mean? A man who's shy. And one thing is that I'm pretty sure you can attest to, making a certain type of money and then slowing down for somebody. You're expecting your time to be compensated. If I'm not going to work, I expect that my time be used correctly, because I could be somewhere making money. So, that's something that they're going to have to see, that comes with you.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't exactly label that as a bad quality. I would just say, know what you're in for.
Yeah.
Know what you're in for. All right. So we got a few more minutes, and then we're gonna wrap this up. So I gotta ask you, what's one of your craziest woman memories? Brother to brother, what's one of your craziest woman memories that you got?
Craziest woman memory?
Craziest woman memory.
When I had somebody throw a brick through the windshield and slash my tires.
You had somebody do what?
Throw a brick through my windshield.
Throw a brick through your windshield.
But that was, and the crazy thing about it, that was over just an argument, bro. Like, it wasn't like, no, you out there cheating. It was over a simple argument.
What was the argument? Like, no, simple argument is like, I don't want tacos, I wanted hot dogs. And it's like, okay, well, I brought tacos, Oh, that's a simple argument. What was the argument?
I think it was because they wanted to use my car. And I was like, no, you're not using my car. And they was like, no.
Did they have license both?
Yeah, I think she did have license. No, she didn't.
Did you have license both?
Yeah, I had license then. But she wanted to use the car, and I told her no. Oh, well, you only care about that car, this, that, and third. And I was looking like, man, no. And I'm the kind of person in a relationship, and I've been working on this. I feel like I got to get the last word sometime. So this is
a sick Negro.
If you talking shit, then I'm going to talk shit too. And I think she was like, well, since you ain't gonna let me use your fucking car, I'll bust the windshields out of them shit. And I was looking like, no, the fuck you won't. No, the fuck you won't. And I guess I was a lie because she picked up a big through right out my windshield.
Did you speed out of there? Did you speed
That what?
out? Did you speed out of there?
I had to pray to God. Yeah, I didn't turn the Ike. And then I just cursed out loud, man. But then we was cool. I mean, a couple hours after that, we was cool. She paid for the windshield.
You know what? You can destroy. You know what? That's a good question. So, people, when y'all watch this is the question: can you destroy something if you're willing to pay for it? Like,
yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Listen, I think that's a fair deal. If
Yes,
I know
you
I can afford something, I'm gonna beat. Listen. I think that's a fair deal. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, iPhone. Because I can't hit and attack you. But your iPhone, I can snap that motherfucker. Your TV, I can break that.
A warranty. Because what you doing, I'd rather do this to this than to do it to you.
If you like to cook, I'm gonna bend all your goddamn pans.
First of all, if you that mad that you bending pans, I don't think y'all need to be together. But that's just me. But listen, if you know at the end of all the shows or whatever, we drop a little gem, bada bing, bada boom. So we're gonna cut to a little quick commercial, and then we're gonna drop some gems for these people. We're gonna get up out of here. Cool?
Feels you.
All right. So we done had some funny times up here. We done had some real times up here. And most of all, we couldn't figure out, yeah, it's not that you're a scoundrel, you're just a misunderstood person who needs time to themselves and time and time to figure out themselves. So and you count that as two different times. So you need more time. Okay, cool. We got that. What is your gem that you want to drop for today?
It's all right to let the wall down, man. You know, people go through relationships all the time and they're not the happiest. But it's all right to let your wall down. If you feel like if you have somebody who has your back 24/7, it's all right to not be stuck up or in a shell. Let your wall down, because a person can only take so much. Only person to help you, I'm trying to be there for you, is that there you still got your wall in your heart iced up. They're gonna eventually fall away because they're like, no matter what I do, I can't help this person.
That makes sense, you know.
So it's okay to drop the wall. It's all right. I'm not telling you to drop it completely, but take a couple of bricks off.
I respect that.
At time till it's over with.
I respect that. So we're gonna get up out of here. I'm Tater Bear, the one that cared. Y'all have a good night. This has been the Showcase.